Bevan Kieser.
I'm Kaylani Knuckles.
I'm London Pitchy.
And I'm Austin Click, and we're here from UCLA. We believe that UCLA should host the 2013 Women's Golf Championship. We believe we should host the championship because we're a growing community that strives on competition, and the course that will hold the championship knows competition very well. It held the 1976 Men's Amateur Championship. Hosting a championship at a place that has hosted championship in the past is a very good thing, but they know what to do to make the transition from regular golf to a championship atmosphere. We have a 3,000 square foot putting green. We have a 3,000 square foot tee box on our driving range. Adequate practice facilities is very good necessity to have for a tournament. The weather in Los Angeles is a very important part of the tournament. The players will be able to play to their full potential. They won't be bundled up in layers of clothing. And also, the spectators will be able to enjoy the game as well, not being too hot or too cold. Bel Air Country Club is minutes away from campus and hotels. This is a good thing, so then transportation to and from the golf course will be easy for the players and the spectators. And also, LAX Airport is under a mile away from the course, so people coming in from across the country will be able to find the golf course very easily after getting off the hotel. The course is 6,491 yards, and it's a par 70, and it's played on Bermuda grass. This is a course that will challenge the competitors, and this will make the championship exciting. The championship should be held at a place where any average Joe can go out and score 10 under for a round. It needs to be at a place where you're going to take full actions for each shot, think about everything that you're going to do, and really challenge the players. Being at a country club, proper dress attire will be recommended, but will not be permitted. We want a professional atmosphere, and dressing appropriately will do that.
Okay, for this, UCLA has hand-selected their own LLC. Everybody on the staff is from UCLA, and we feel as though they're the best to do these jobs. And there are a lot of jobs for a tournament of this magnitude to be filled. There's the tournament director, there's the tournament manager, there's facility manager, media / PR person, marketing director, lodging liaison, ticket sales rep, custodial staff, drug testing staff, transportation rep, hospitality rep, and game protection, and also the whole medical staff that goes into taking care of the players and everything. So start off, Daniel Guerrero. He'll be our tournament director. He is also our sports director at UCLA. So we feel as though he has the responsibility of overseeing everything because he's already used to that type of job. He's the role model of our athletics, and we feel as though he'll be a good overseer because he already has things on his plate and everything like that, and he knows all the athletics and how to run things and plan events. So we feel as though he'll be a good overseer. Next, Katrina Long will be our tournament manager. She's our associate sports director. We feel that she would be good for this job because this is the job that has the most work and the most focus required. And being an associate, we feel as though she can fully direct her time and her focus to this job because one day she might need to be the associate, the athletic director of our school, and this will help prepare her for that job. She's also prepared to make the calendar and planning schedules, and she understands her responsibility. Next, our facility manager is George Salcio. He's the head men's soccer coach. We feel though he is good for this job because he has had former experience with working at different broadcasting entities. He knows our facility well, and he knows how to maneuver his way around, and he's very comfortable. And he will also be in charge of our custodial staff. Next, our media/PR person will be our assistant director of development and public affairs, which is Ross Bjork. He is more than prepared to work. He's prepared to work with the tournament manager to compile post-championship reports and develop a PR plan to help generate stories for the media. So he's good at getting UCLA out in the news and just keeping us live in the media and the social world. Our marketing coordinator is going to be David Secker. He is the assistant director of business and finance. He has had this position in the past as a marketing coordinator and at other schools for events like the championship. So he has great experience already being a champion and hosting tournaments of this magnitude. So we feel that he's more than qualified to handle responsibilities. Next, our logic liaison is going to be Cassidy Jose. She is our team manager for our women's gymnastics team. She used to be a secretary in the past, and she worked for the LA Bureau. She knows where the best places are for fans and athletes and other members of the team and officials to stay. She knows what they need to accommodate them, and we feel as though she will best suit us at this job. Next is for our ticket sales rep. We have a bunch of people on this because it's such a big tournament. Tiffany Rowe, Steve Zuniga, Brittany Chu, and Diane Brigman. All these people are on our central ticket office at UCLA. So we feel as though these people will also do a good job at running the tournament. Our women's basketball coach, our women's basketball athletic trainer, she'll be in charge of the drug testing and making sure the people who are supposed to get drug tested and they go to the right places. Our marketing coordinator, he will also be in charge of the festivities and other events that go along throughout the championship tournament. Renee Fortier, she is executive director of events and transportation. She will be in charge of being a transportation coordinator, and she's very experienced with getting people around. Peter Anglis, he is our assistant vice chancellor. He'll be in charge of the hospitality, and he has worked in the housing department at UCLA, so we feel as though he is appropriate for this. And our game production rep will be run by the football athletic trainer. He used to be a golf coach in the past, so he knows what is expected for a golf tournament to run smoothly, and we feel that he'll be appropriate for the job. Also, we have a bunch of volunteers for this tournament. We have people at the age of over 50, and we also have about 20 to 30 graduate assistants who have already expressed interest in volunteering for this championship tournament. And so we have a very wide range of staff that is more than capable of handling this championship tournament. And our insurance is compliant and will follow the guidelines of the NCAA and will follow for the 2013-2014 Women's Golf Tournament. Our medical staff will be composed of our team physician, Dr. Gerald Finneman, and then our team athletic trainers will also follow suit and be part of the tournament with Brandon Santos, Max Bergman, Leafy Morris, and Tangy Hawkins. There will be 2 EMTs during this tournament. There will be one for the athletes and one for the fans and the workers. There will be a first aid center located at the beginning and middle of each course. And then there will also be golf carts roaming the course to make sure people who get injured on the course have rides back to the buildings and the trainers. and they're just there to make sure everybody is cooperating, playing fair. And women's golf athletic trainers, they will be in close by buildings for everything, for the drug testing and making sure everybody is okay. There will be emergency action plans posted up around the buildings and where most people will be during the tournament. There will be AED, will be at all first aid stations with the EMTs, and drug testing will be done inside the buildings with the athletic trainers.
Obviously, hosting a tournament of this magnitude, budgeting plays a huge role in running a successful tournament. The following things are what we need funds for. Tents located throughout the course, like Harmon said, for first aid, medical, media, everything like that, and our EMTs, of course. Security will also have a tent, and they'll be located throughout the course and at all the buildings, make sure everything's safe. Also at the hotels, so everybody that's a part of the tournament is in a safe environment. Our cleaning staff, they'll make sure the tournament looks very presentable, everything's clean around the course. Tickets and programs, obviously people are going to want to have programs and something to look at to guide them about the tournament and about the athletes. Concessions, there'll be concessions located throughout the course. There'll be one main location for concession stands in the lobby. Drug testing if needed, so the athletic trainers will be provided with the correct equipment, radio and TV, and hospitality. There will be 4 hotels for the players. The first one is the historic Mayfair Hotel in Los Angeles, located about 18 minutes away. The amenities of that hotel has free Wi-Fi, fitness center, and air conditioning. The second one is the Hollywood Inn Express South, which is about 20 minutes away. That has features such as Wi-Fi and AC as well. Third hotel is Hotel Del Flores. It's about 7 minutes away. It has a fitness facility and also has a restaurant. And the last hotel is the Westin Bonaventure Hotel and Suite. It's about a minute away, and it has AC, a fitness center, and 4 restaurants. And then there will be 2 recommended hotels for fans and spectators, as well as NCAA officials. Hotel Angelina, about 4 minutes away. It has a fitness center, outdoor pool, a restaurant, and free Wi-Fi. And then the Beverly Hills Hotel, which is about 8 minutes away. And it has free Wi-Fi, a fitness center, and a restaurant. And if any questions pertaining to lodging, Cassie Cosea is our lodging liaison, so you can contact her. And like I said, hotels will have security 24/7 to make sure our athletes and spectators are in a safe environment.
NCAA signage will be posted all throughout UCLA's campus and on the Bel-Air Golf Course. Our corporate champions of the NCAA are AT&T, Coca-Cola, and Capital One. There will be Coca-Cola products sold at concession stands, and they will also be posted or advertised through programs and on tickets and different signs around the golf course and on the campus. These are corporate partners: Nabisco, Allstate, Lowe's, Reese's, UPS, Buick, Enterprise, Northwestern Mutual, Unilever, LG, and Infinity, and these will also be posted throughout the campus and on the golf course where they can be, like in programs, flyers, and different signs. This is a replica of what our badge will look like, and it will be certified by the NCAA. As you can see, we have some of our corporate champions and partners on it. People who will get this badge will be people like the medical staff, security officials, media, and teams, and only people with these badges can get to certain areas of the golf course. Tickets will also look something like this. All ticket designs will be certified by the NCAA and will be sold. Ticket booths will be open 2 hours prior to the championship. and will call will be available. Programs will also be sold when tickets are being sold. You can also purchase tickets at the concession stand. Concessions and hospitality. Hospitality tents will be set up for both volunteers and workers of the event. And concessions will also be sold, but the only concessions that will be sold will be certified by the NCAA, and only NCAA products will be sold there.
The University gift store will open during the whole championship, where all NCAA merchandise will be sold. There will also be a tent located at the course with NCAA products.
And again, only NCAA products will be sold that are certified.
Wireless internet will be provided throughout the whole campus, including the golf course, and there'll be a private feed just for media and NCAA officials, and then public Wi-Fi for the athletes and spectators. TV and radio, there will be a feed provided for the NCAA for satellite television for the tournament to be broadcasted on TV, and proper parking will be provided for the television staff so they have enough area to work with. And our campus radio will also broadcast the tournament.
Gameplay, there will not be announcers on the golf course just for the fact that there usually aren't. So we will have leaderboards set up so everybody knows who's in the lead at what time and after each hole. Proper equipment will be given out to the players, so tees, scorecards, pencils, ball markers, and there will be water and a ball washer at each third hole if the player shall need them. And if a player needs water or something at a hole that doesn't provide it, there will be athletic trainers on golf carts that can provide it for them. There will be silencers at every hole, and each hole will also be marked off so the fans can't go across a certain point and impede on a player's game. And the silencers will be at each putting green to ensure that when a player putts, they won't be disturbed. Busing will be provided for all the athletes to and from the hotels, to eating, to the practice ranges, and to the championship. Athletic trainers will also be at every practice and at the championship as well. And if needed, they will be on call in case something should happen and one is unaround. Teams will not be practicing at the same time for the fact that they might conflict with one another. So times will be given of when they will be practicing. Meeting rooms will be provided for each team and for NCAA personnel that may need them. Construction will not be going on during the championship. It will stop 3 months prior to the championship to ensure that nothing will go wrong and that it looks presentable to everyone visiting the campus. And only NCAA corporate partners and champions will be displayed throughout the campus and on the golf course.
All facilities will be approved by the ADA. Lighting and electrical operations will be taken care of. Alcohol and gambling will not be advertised on UCLA's campus. Parking, we will provide parking passes to TV personnel, NCAA personnel, NCAA satellite uplink trucks, and any other NCAA approved vehicle. Security will be at the course at all times. They will be at the entrance gates. They will be in the clubhouse, and they will also be throughout the course. No false advertising will be taking place, and local fire stations will be notified prior to the tournament. We will keep all receipts to show the NCAA that we maintained our budget and all sold items have been accounted for. Our institution, as well as Bel Air Country Club, is covered by insurance for any unfortunate event. We abide by all the terms and conditions of the NCAA. And those are our resources. As you can see, we're a very organized university, and this will carry out into the tournament, and we will make it run smoothly and efficiently. Thank you for your time, and when deciding to host the championship, we hope to get your vote. Thank you. Any questions?
We know you.
All right, here we go. Okay, well done, really. Okay, so one thing is LAX is how far?
It's under a mile.
It's right
Okay, and how often has this country club hosted this tournament in the past?
It hosted the amateur tournament. I don't think it's hosted the NCAA tournament.
Just the
Okay.
amateur.
So my question would be this. First of all, you're talking to somebody who used to be in the airline business. A 747 flying over a golf course is earth-shattering and will shake your world.
That would happen.
So if they're coming in at a time where you're in play and they are, did you have any considerations of this airport and the noise level that's going to happen? Okay. Number two, did you take a look at the members of this country club that have paid probably, you know, $500,000 to belong to this country club? How long is this tournament?
It's 4 days.
Okay. So for 4 days, you've approved, you went and got prior approval that the members will not have a problem with going to putting everything on hold?
We got permission from the country club, and they made sure with their players first that it would be something they'd agree to, and they thought it was something that would be positive to them. And they would be able to come to the championship for free as well.
Okay.
And help volunteer if they would like.
Sweet.
Yeah, and they get free equipment.
Okay, now we just pushed over the limit there. That was not good. Okay. No, okay. That's it. That's all I have. That's all I need. She's got questions. Oh, I do.
Okay, so you said that the ATs will be in a building, but you didn't specify as to where. Does it have running water? Does it have bathrooms? You just said, you kept calling it a building.
I said the lobby. A clubhouse.
So now our athletes are going to the bathroom in the lobby? You said the lobby. So where are you
Well, it'd be
hosting
the
drug
locker
testing?
room. The athletic directors will be in the lobby, but it will be done in the locker room, so all the athletes will go in there with them.
Okay.
Sorry.
Nice locker room.
Yeah. Then hospitality. Who will have access to the hospitality tent, and what will you be serving?
The people that are working at the tournament will be access to it, and also volunteers, so only those that have been, or stated that they are volunteering can get access to it. And we have yet to find a sponsor for it, but